stop everything because the worst has happened and I can't flipping believe it. Okay, I am not pulling your leg. Two things, one less dramatic, one quite dramatic has happened. Okay, so let's start off with the lesser dramatic thing, and that is somehow, I don't know how, really don't, this has never happened before, I've run out of Pepsi Max. How has that happened? I thought I had another case in the van. Turned up to a park up, thought, well, let's go get that case. And no, I've drunk it. It's not there. So I am out of Pepsi Max right now. Don't worry, I have something else. I've got some Dr. Pepper Cherry Crush in the van. So I will struggle through. I'll struggle through. The more important thing and the big thing that, you know, the real thing that's happened is my fridge. It's not working. It's not getting cold. So let's dive straight into that, shall we? I have got temperature sensors in various places. There's one here. This thing here is a temperature sensor. I've got them in the living room, the bedroom, the garage, the toilet, the fridge and the freezer. So I can see temperatures here, there and everywhere, okay? So, and they're really good. I love them. I'll link them in the description below. They are good to, you know, see what temperature your motorhome's at if it's getting really cold, because then the reason I've done that, side note, so yeah, really quick side note, the reason I installed the temperature sensors was because I've got the diesel heater and I can text the diesel heater to come on. If the motorhome, and I was away for a night, or I'm away from the diesel heater, I'm away from the motorhome and it's really, really cold, I can warm it up, I can get it nice and toasty just before I come back. But then I can also keep an eye on my fridge and my freezer. Now, when I went to Thailand, I turned the, you can set them to alert you when they get to a certain temperature. So when the fridge got to like under -10, it would alarm me, it would alert me. And when the fridge got to like 3.5 degrees, 4 degrees, it would alarm as well. Now I turned them alarms off when I went to Thailand, because obviously I turned the fridge off and they were going off all the time saying, hey, the fridge is warm, fridge is warm, fridge is warm. But it wasn't, because, well, it was warm because the fridge was off, but I wasn't using the fridge. So I turned them off. Now, silly old me, another little schoolboy error. I haven't turned them back on to alert. And yeah, they haven't alerted me. So the fridge has been getting warm, and it's not looking good. So I saw it last night, about 12 degrees, 13 degrees, the fridge, and the freezer was at 1 degrees. Terrible, absolutely terrible. So I switched over from gas to electric to 240. I drained my battery down from 96% down to like 45% overnight. And at 6 o'clock this morning, when I woke up and checked the fridge on the temperature sensors, the fridge has gone from, I want to say 13 and a half to 9 or 8.9 degrees. So it hadn't got cold at all, really. The freezer it got down to -9, I want to say. But then I thought, well, if it's not working, then I'm going to turn it off of electric and I'll go back to gas, and then I'll sort it when I get to this park up and I get up and get going. So we've got to this park up, and thankfully met John and Tash. So I put a load of my food into John and Tash's fridge because they had a bit of room. Thank you very much, guys. Really appreciate that. And now I've got to cook some of my freezer food because, well, that's running out. But I've got the ice maker on and the Coleman cool box. So the ice maker is on and making loads of ice as we speak. I am then putting it into bags and then putting it in here. I'll just show you a quick glimpse in here. There's a little bit of my food, and then you can see there's a bag of ice at the bottom. I'm going to put probably 2 or 3 more bags of ice in there and then constantly keep cycling it. So the ice maker is just going to be running flat out now, then trying to keep the food cold in there. I have put the temperature sensor in the cool box to then try and keep an eye on that, because I don't want to be eating really, really bad food, because that wouldn't be good. I spoke to John about it. We thought it could be a gas issue, but because I've then switched it to electric and it's not getting cold, we're thinking it could be a thermostat issue. So yeah, I'm going to have to look into that. But this poses so many questions and so many what do I do, because it's an expensive item. It is a really expensive item to get a new one. I think I've found a new fridge, so the replacement of that, because that one's discontinued now, and they're about, I want to say about £1,500 to £1,700 from Dometic. Well, from a third party of Dometic, not Dometic directly. So that is a lot of money to be, parting with. But then it opens the question of, do I do that or do I do something else? I'm going to run through all them ideas in a minute because I'm Hank Marvin. I've cooked some burgers up because obviously my freezer's defrosting, so I need to cook them. And yeah, I'm going to scoff my face with them and then I'll be right back. Bear with me. Okay, so I said that I've told you that the fridge is not working and there's many options on the table. First and foremost is trying to fix the fridge that I've got, which I think I'll try that one. I'm not 100% sure because, I mean, it's like a 15-year-old fridge. Am I just putting a plaster on something that's now going to be, a never-ending problem? Talking to John, we believe that it could be the thermostat and the main control unit where you turn it to what you want, like so how much you want the gas, how high, how cold you want the fridge, and what mode you want it on: auto, gas, electric, or 12 volt. So the best bet would be to replace the thermostat and to replace the front control unit. To do that, the whole fridge has to come out because the thermostat is in the back of the fridge, but it goes from inside all the way around the back. And then maybe change the block as well, the electrical block, which, that probably change that at the same time. So we're probably looking, I'm just spitballing here, we're probably looking at 400 quid maybe for that lot. It's not a great price. It's not the world's worst price considering this problem, because now I'm going to go through some of the other options, because I am open to any of you guys. Have you had this problem? What did you do? Because there are a multitude of things that you can do. So I can fix the one I've got now. I could buy another one that is exactly like that. And there's one on eBay for about £1,075, but it is a recon, a company that, or someone that's got it. They've put a few new bits on the back, PCB board and gas valve and this, that and the other, and then they're selling it. So pretty much what they'd probably do to mine, they'd probably take mine, they'd fix it, and then they'd sell it on. Do I do that? That's like like £1,000. Do I buy a newer three-way fridge, the new equivalent model, which I think I can get a Dometic for 12 or £1,400. I think there's a Thetford for probably about the same price. So we're looking anywhere between £1,200 and £1,500 for that. Do I get two small compressor fridges like the Dometic, I want to say CRX or CX50s, and then have one as fridge, one as freezer? But then it's not specifically meant to be a complete freezer, so then that'd probably be pushing it on the power side. It'd be always pulling more power than it was meant to. Or do I, rip it all out and then get two top loader drawer cool boxes put in and have one as fridge, one as freezer? So then, but then put them on runners. This is if they can fit. This is all if this can fit. Put them on runners and then put wood around it. So then it just runs out, and then it, I'm not too sure what to do. I'm really not. I'm at a loss. I could get a small compressor fridge and then a top loader. It's see what I mean? There are endless possibilities of what I could do. I see the benefits of a compressor fridge and absorption fridge, but do I want to use the power on that? Or do I want to stick to gas? Ideally, I'd like to stick to gas, because then all the power that's in my motorhome is for me and for cooking and for gadgets and fun. I don't want to be air quotes, wasting my power on the fridge. I mean, the fridge is very important, as I've just found out. When it starts to mess around, I'm kind of up up shit street without a paddle, basically. I mean, then there is one other option, and that's getting a household fridge, a normal, regular household fridge, and then putting that on a small inverter and then running it that way. Again, I have to use my electricity for that. I have to use all my power for that. I'm probably gonna see if I can call the boys at Oak Tree and see if they can have a look at the fridge or order the parts. Because this is the thing, like, they could order the parts, or, you know, I could order the parts, John could order the parts, anyone. We get the parts and then we do all that, and then there might still be something wrong with the fridge. So that's a pain. So, but I'm going to ring them, see what advice they've got, see what we can do with that. I might have to buy like a little 12-volt cool box in the meantime, and then just run that. It's kind of a bad time, really. It really is. It's not, and the fact that you have to take the whole fridge out is an absolute ball ache. It really is. I could really do without it. But these things happen, and this is, you know, this is real life. This is van life, and this is living on the road. You know, things like this happen in households all the time. Boiler goes, you know, things go, things break. I could only think of a boiler. Why could I only think of a boiler? If any of you have experienced this, and you know, have you changed from a 3-way to something else? Have you gone to compressor? Have you gone to, you know, the drawers and that? Have you, I don't know. I'd love to know, because I am really at a loss of what to do, because yeah, I'm really not sure. I'm not liking the option of the big bill, but getting a new fridge would be quite nice. Put in, and then at least I know it's a new fridge, and it's all good to go. But then the downside of a new fridge, as in the 3-way fridge, keeping thing, is summer, they don't work that great. You know, normal household fridges are good in summer, like, you know, compressor fridges, they stay at temperature. So, oh, it's not just a, this is broke, this is it to fix it. It's, this is broke, and here's every single option you could do to fix it. Other than that, this is a great park up. I mean, look at it. Look at it. This is an absolute fabulous park up. Who would have known that I'm right near Swindon right now? Who would have known? There's a lot of dog walkers going. There's a whole route of trails and whatnot out and about. So you can go and have a little walk around. I've not done that yet, because I've been stressing and frantically searching online for solutions to this problem. But there's a lovely little park up. Look at the cats. They're not going to like me. They're not going to like me. She is proper giving me evils. Evils. Oh, there's Tash. The what 3 words for this location is spirit joys slamming. Spirit joys slamming. So if you are on the outskirts of Swindon and you are looking for a park up, then yeah, this is a really, really nice place. I mean, there is quite ample parking. If, you know, we're just over there, tucked there, no problem. And then there's still plenty of parking here for all the dog walkers and the cars. As you can see, there's tons of parking there. I assume it'll get busy at some points through the year. So if it is busy and there isn't a sensible place for you to park, then just move on, find another one. And if you are thinking and wanting to do more wild camping this year with your motorhome or camper van, then you definitely need to check out my new book, Wild Camping in a Motorhome, How to Avoid the Knock. Because I have never had the knock. So if you are interested in doing some more wild camping, then do scan the QR code up here, head on over to the website and check out my book, because, you know, it's I would say so, it's brilliant. But no, there are loads of reviews on the website. People are loving the book, which I'm really thankful for everyone that's bought the book and left a review. If you have bought the book, please leave a review. Yeah, it's I just love wild camping. I love getting out there. Campsites are great, but yeah, I love a bit of wild camping. Who wouldn't love this, eh? Who wouldn't love this? So if you want to do more of this, just like me, without the knock, then scan the QR code up here and get your copy of the book. I think the plan for this evening is me and Tasha trying to crack on with loads of work ready for show season to start. We've got talks to get through and finalise and things. John's busy editing and doing bits and bobs and looking online, I know, helping me out trying to look for the fridge situation, because he's an absolute legend, he really is. So yeah, but I think food wise I was going to be cooking, well, I don't know what I was going to be cooking, but now I'm cooking whatever was in my freezer, and I think it's pork faggot brains, pork brains. Oh, you know, they box. I'll show you. You guys know what I mean. I mean, yeah, Mr. Brains pork faggots. Who loves these? These are good. They are good. But you know what? One thing still bewilders me. With all the cost of living crisis and everything going up in price, how are these still like £1.50 for 6? I mean, I dread to think what's in them, but they taste flipping good. And yeah, I'm going to be eating them tonight because otherwise they'll be defrosted and no good. So that'll be my dinner. There we go. The pork faggots are in. Lovely. I know we've got a few problems going on at the moment. No Pepsi. Fridge is a bit busted. But I did want to reassure you all that the dishwasher is doing fantastic. I know that's going to really annoy some of you because some of you have taken such umbrage against it. They've really taken it personally. Like, I keep getting messages and comments going, come on, it's a stupid idea. Get rid of it. This is amazing. I absolutely love having a dishwasher. There we go, slowly filling it up. Plates, got my dirty frying pan there, cutlery and bits and bobs, utensils, and just keep filling it up. And then once it's full, I will turn it on and, you know, I'm doing the dishes. But yeah, some people really don't like it, but I love it. And I thought I'd give you all an update, especially those haters, that it's doing well and I'm really enjoying it. Gotta wind up those haters. Go. I don't think I'm doing too bad power-wise at the moment. So I'm at 48%. 6 o'clock this morning, I was at like 40, 44, 45%. And I've been cooking with the air fryer today, and I'm cooking with the air fryer now. And all day I've been using the... all day I've been using the ice maker. It went out of my head then. I have got an EcoFlow if I need to recharge the system. So, you know, you guys know I carry them and what I can do. But yeah, been a nice sunny day. I think we've had probably 2 kilowatts of solar. So bear in mind, we are only in mid-April. I've brought in 1.83 kilowatt hours, which ain't too bad. I mean, it's going to get more and more as the days go on now because the sun's getting higher and stronger and it's getting warmer and everything. So that's all good news. It's all heading in the right direction, but not too bad. I love solar. Love it. Love being off grid. Oh, you gotta look at this. Now, I know a lot of people are put off by the name because it's Mr. Brains, but, you know, come on, look. Yes. That looks amazing. Get down in the comments. Are you a fan of Mr. Brains pork faggots? Let me know in the comments. And what other, you know, homely, old school dishes are you loving? Because it's these kind of dishes just like, yep. I mean, I won't be having this for much longer into the season because, or into the year, because, you know, it's like comfort food. It's like warm food. You don't really have it when it's warm. You have it when it's cold. So this will probably be last time for a while before I have it again. But yeah, old school food is the best, right? Come on. Good morning. Wow, what a nice little park up that was. Lovely. A few people are pulling up now to walk the dogs and things. As you can see, there's a few cars there now. But come about 5, 6 o'clock, it's dead. Absolute ghost town. Just us two here, and that's it. No one turns up for the night, and it's so quiet. It's really, really peaceful. Really nice night's sleep. And yeah, just chilled out last night, to be fair. We done a little bit of work on the laptops. Me and Tash went for a few of the talks and things. I had my Mr. Brain's pork faggots, which were banging. Love them. Come on, you love them, don't you? Come on, drop it in the comments. You do. So this park up is absolutely great. Really nice and quiet. The one thing I will say is signal is a bit off. So 1 minute you've got, I don't know why, but 1 minute you've got good signal, next minute not so good. So it is hit and miss with signal. So do bear that in mind if you need to upload a video or something, then I wouldn't really choose this location because it's not going to go well. And there are no bins here, which magically there is no litter either, or I mean very little litter. People just take their rubbish away with them, which it's an ironic thing, isn't it? Take your litter with you because you brought it, so you take it away. I've got a couple of bags of rubbish in the front of my motorhome, which I'll be taking away and then finding the nearest bin and getting rid of it. But yeah, just a couple of things to note. There is quite poor signal here for the data, and there's no bins or services here. So just keep that in mind. Take your rubbish away with you. Don't leave it. Don't give us a bad name and then get this place blocked off, because none of us want that. We want to keep using these places. Need a bit of power today. It's not as sunny. The clouds are a bit overcast today and I need some sunshine. It looks like it's going to rain down there. That's not looking good. My power situation is down to about 30%. That's not too bad considering I've been powering the ice maker all of yesterday. I will need to use it again today. And I did two lots of air frying cooking. So if I need to go charge up somewhere, I will. But I'm going to be hitting the road, so should get some solar in and some charging. So I'm really still torn on what to do about the fridge. Obviously, I don't know anything yet. I'm not spoke to Oak Tree or anything like that. It is the weekend, so I will give them a call on Monday. But I think the best thing I can do immediately would be to go get a powered cool box, like from Go Outdoors or from a leisure shop or something like that. If you've got any recommendations on which ones, then please do drop them in the comments, because I'm going to be on the ice machine and ice box for the time being. Maybe I'll get a powered ice box, a powered cooler, and then that'll tide me over, with bits of food here and there for the next couple of weeks, maybe, until I get the fridge sorted, because I don't think there's going to be a quick fix unless I do buy one. And even then, I've got to get it delivered somewhere, and then I've got to take that one out. And when I say I've got to, I've got to find someone. So it'll probably be the lads at Oak Tree, because yeah, I am all fingers and thumbs. I am not good at that stuff, especially trying to take a fridge out and then put a new fridge in and hook the gas up. That needs proper attention. So that will not be me. I know you are shocked. Even if I do try and fix this one, I've got to get parts ordered, delivered, and then fitted. I think it's going to be a little bit of a task to try and find parts for that fridge. So that might be the first hurdle, and that might be a deciding factor of, am I going to change or not? But yeah, all up in the air, really. You don't realise how important the fridge is until it goes, especially when you are a full-on meat eater like me. It kind of needs refrigerating. If I was, bear with me, if I was vegan, then it'd probably be all right, because my vegetables don't really need to be chilled. They would be all right, but just the thought of that. No. But yeah, that is a lovely little park up, done and dusted, on the outskirts of Swindon. The what 3 words are in the description below, so definitely check them out if you are in the area. If you have got any advice, hints or tips or products on what to do about my fridge situation, then please do drop it in the comments below, because I rely on my fridge heavily. I'm a meat eater, man, and I need the fridge back as quick as possible. And I would be really appreciative of any advice that you lot can give. If you've changed from one to another, or you've converted something, then please do drop it in the comments. And I'll see you lovely lot in the next one. Have a great week. Take it easy. Bye.